Hello and welcome to another episode of KAIZEN Spotlight. Today we are in conversation with Mr. Ramzi EI-Houchaimi, who is the managing director, the CEO of a company called Imex, all the way from Angola. A very warm welcome to you, Mr. Ramzi. It is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Ramzi. Mr. Ramzi is his educational background. He's specialized in management from the International University, American International University. He's a Lebanese by birth. He's a Lebanese by heart, but he spent a lot of his professional time, his career in Angola. And he manages and he's steering a very interesting group called the Imex Group, which is a very popular organization. They have very popular products in Angola and in the neighboring countries. They're primarily in the area of manufacturing roto-molded products like water tanks, PVC pipes, fittings, mattresses. Very interesting. So a great opportunity to use the mattress to have a peaceful night of sleep, and paints. Very varied products. And he's been a true champion of Kaizen, and it's my pleasure to introduce him. Welcome to the conversation, Kaizen Spotlight, Mr. Ramzi. My first question to you, sir: what attracted you to Kaizen when you started this journey? What really was the main point for you to get interested or attracted to the philosophy and practice of Kaizen? Thank you.
Yes, hello everyone. So I heard about Kaizen through our HR group manager. So I Googled, I did some research. I said I always wanted to develop our skills, our efficiency, our team. So we said let's try and do a work with Kaizen, and that's how we started.
Thank you very much. So, what has been your experience? You have been on this journey for about 2 years now. And tell us a little bit about your company. The most interesting aspect of your company, I find, is you have people from various countries, multiple nationalities. That means multiple work cultures. So, can you tell us a little bit about your people and what products do you manufacture? How old is your organization? Thank you.
Yes, IMEX was established in Angola in 2002. We started the production of rotomolding water tanks. Then we started producing mattresses and PVC pipes, mattress spring, and recently PP raffia bags, polypropylene bags. We have employees from different countries. We have from South Africa, Lebanon, India, Philippines, Portugal, Brazil. So and Angolan for sure. So yes, Kaizen helped us help our team to be more connected. It was like a base for all of us to be on it, and it helped also improve our team skills.
Fantastic. So, in these past, 1.5, 2 years of implementation of Kaizen, what has been some of the most interesting impact? What have you seen in terms of business impact changes? Can you share some details, please?
Yes. So first, the communication and the involvement of the managers with the employees on the floor were more improved. Second, the efficiency of our production also was improved a lot. For example, we were producing per shift 100 mattresses. Now we produce per shift 180 with the same number of employees. We changed the layout, the workflow of our production, so we gained more space on the ground, on the floor. We reduced our WIP, which also reduced our working capital. So this is the main 3-4 points that we gained from Kaizen.
When I was discussing with you, you mentioned that there was a very significant reduction in your inventory levels, almost by 70%. Can you elaborate a little more, sir?
Yes, like I said, we had the reduction in our the semi-finished goods, which are the WIP. We used to, for example, for the sprint, we used to produce 1,000 chassis of sprints, keep it on the floor, wait the other department to take it. Now it's all working parallel. So we produce 10, for example, the 10 are taken. So there's no production of WIP on the floor, which reduced our, like I said, our space on the floor, occupation, and our working capital.
So, one very important question that everybody has today is, the current situation because of the COVID or Corona situation. So, if you look back, it is about 1.5 years since you adopted Kaizen practices in your company in Imex in Angola. Do you think these Kaizen practices has really helped you during this COVID times? Do you think you have an advantage? Do you have some protection? Are you better in a better position to deal with these challenges? What is your reaction, sir?
Yes, for sure. We wanted to implement Kaizen in our company from the beginning because we wanted to be in a better position compared to our competitor in the market. And with COVID that came, for sure we are in a better situation. The impact was less because we were organized on the floor. Our efficiency was well monitored. Our working capital was well monitored, and our team was well involved and developed to such critical critical time.
Fantastic. So, any message for the other businesses in Angola or generally the business leaders in Africa? Um, do you think the adoption of Kaizen, operational excellence, this is really something useful in the African context? What is your message to other business leaders?
Uh, I already transmitted this to our CEOs that I know in Angola and outside Angola and Africa. That Kaizen is something very important, especially for the companies operating in Africa. It increases your level of quality, of your efficiency, and it's very Africa now is changing also. It's getting more developed, so we need to adapt and to follow this change. So yes, Kaizen is a very important tool, and I would advise any CEO to take it into consideration.
Fantastic, Ramzi San. As I mentioned, our what we call as the Kaizen Spotlight series is a very unique opportunity for listeners to connect with Kaizen champions like you, and it's an absolute pleasure for us to have a conversation today. Because of internet bandwidth issues, we could not do this with our video camera on. It is only voice only. It's like a podcast, but what is important is to get your message across, the to listen to the conversation that a Kaizen champion has to share. Thank you so much for your time. We will be in constant touch with you for more insights, and it's been a pleasure to have you share your time with us today, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for hosting me. Thank you.